Okay, I got it up for you.
One minute.
Yeah, wow, that emails was going, I've never had them go to spam. I don't know if it's something because we changed all this or what.
I know something changed.
Did you ever find yours, Bob?
Did you guys all get my text message? It's the same as the email that I sent you. I just want to make sure that.
You have to pick up the phone and call me now because they're still working on my phone and I have that, this thing doesn't even ring, this piece of junk.
No one responded to my email, so I thought that I would just.
I feel like I'm back in the Flintstone age right now.
I'm not sure, when did you send it?
It was about the meeting on the side.
Oh, I didn't.
Honestly, I think I did get that.
And no one just responded.
Sometimes we don't respond to you, just so that's what we.
I honestly don't know if I got it.
Okay, it's 9 o'clock, everybody stand. Pledge allegiance to the flag
Of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
First up, EMA.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
On June 18th, the grant come out, a national priority that addresses buildings such as ours for upgrading security. We all know that's something we've been dealing with here for as long as I can remember. The due date for the grant was June 1st at 5 o'clock. So I went ahead and did the initial application. I sent an email to everybody with a copy, and you should have one in your packet. So today, I just want to see if you have any questions about that. And give the permission to go ahead and move forward as far as submitting this application. Basically, it's going to mimic what's going on in the courthouse as far as setting up a station right here. It will look just like the courthouse, same equipment, upgrade some of the cameras for the panic alarms in the offices that are here. I'm just doing some little changes to create a safer environment for our workers. And hopefully prevent anything that could happen. They will see what's going on. So,
Are there any questions, or do I have a motion to just allow Terry to go ahead and proceed with the grant?
I'll make a motion to allow him to proceed.
I'll second. Unanimous. You need this.
and the second thing there is the CEMP. I was going through it, and we need a new sign-off sheet because of the commissioner change on it. So it's just the back sheet in the book that shows. That's all I have. Thank you.
That was good timing. We've been talking about.
Next up will be Nikki.
Hopefully you have in your packets a travel request from Amy Thompson. She has asked that she, Jennifer Newman, and Brenda King be allowed to attend the State Board of Accounts Clerks Conference, June 13th through the 15th in Indianapolis. Expenses are to be paid out of the general fund because it is a state called meeting.
Do I have a motion to approve that?
I'll make a motion to approve it.
Thank you.
Okay, Alex, you will go next.
There have been public records requests for recordings of Mr. meetings. You know, we stream them on Zoom and we record those. The question has come up about how to provide those recordings to requesters. The issue is I've made a couple recommendations to IT, and IT's made some recommendations. But the issue is IT doesn't want random flash drives to be used on our network and then put on machines. There's opens up a lot of vulnerability there. I had suggested just go buy a stack of CDs from Walmart and go old school. And IT had said, well, home machines nowadays don't have CD drives. Fair point. Then IT suggested, well, set up a Dropbox account and send them to ShareWay. But then that would add a cost to the county. My suggestion was just start a YouTube channel for Jennings County and just upload all these videos to YouTube, like Scott County does, and others around other counties as well. And I guess I'm on the agenda to ask what you all think.
I thought we had Marie working on that YouTube deal.
I have no idea.
We can find out. No, after last meeting,
We'll go get it.
Rutland was talking about that last meeting. I told her to get on.
That's what-
She might not have done it. I don't know. I hope she does. Because I thought that was the only way we was probably gonna solve that issue.
Well, and the fact of the matter is that once the minutes of the meeting are created and approved, we can destroy those recordings. I think it's so from a public access standpoint, if we want, policy decision commissioners on how transparent you want to make it, we could not put the videos up, but if you do, then the only reason I suggest YouTube is because it's not maintained by the county. It's,
Right.
you upload them and then they're there.
But theoretically, you don't have to have anything other than the meeting minutes for the public.
That's correct.
Can the requester just come in and request copies of the minutes?
Yes, and those are publicly available as well.
Why can't they just do that?
Well, there have been specific requests for the videos,
Well,
and unless and until those videos are destroyed, they're a disclosable public record.
But it's costing the county to.
And I made this point to the auditor's office. Somebody had suggested go buy 20 flash drives and then they're the county's flash drives, we can do what we want with them. And I said, well, this is not me as the attorney speaking, but as a taxpayer, I'd be ticked if I found out that we were bought flash drives just to give away. So, it's
Right, especially when you got the meeting minutes that they can read anytime they want.
Question,
sure.
is it something that could maybe be provided through the library? Instead of, like, if the YouTube channel doesn't have them, because that to me is an excellent idea. Because it's already being recorded, you can just upload the video. But if you're thinking of wanting to do something like the flash drive and that costs money, if you did something along those lines and made it available at the library, people could be there, they could temporarily access it, and we wouldn't be wasting money or giving away flash drives.
And that's a fair point. That would require the cooperation of the library, and I'm not saying they would have, but just another step. I think it just was easy, put it on YouTube. And
Yeah,
move
it's
on.
definitely a much easier process, but if you did it, for some reason, that didn't work out. The library is a neutral entity funded by the county.
Fair point.
One thing that bothers me about the YouTube thing, you're gonna have to tell me about how secure of an idea that would be, is can someone like take someone that's much more tech savvy than me, take snippets of a meeting and take things out of context, and maybe you don't have the whole story, and then they just put snippets of that on there to make people look bad?
Happens in the news every day.
Then I'm telling you, I'm absolutely against that, because I know that that's exactly what this person wants to do that for.
is it required by law that you have to provide the video?
It's not been destroyed. Yes. So the retention schedule that the county follows and every other county follows sets the recordings of meetings. And this goes back to even before we were doing this stupid thing that keeps staring at Shane and I. When they were just recording it through the microphones. Once the minutes were transcribed and approved, the auditor's office could have destroyed that record. The retention schedule say we can't. But if we've not destroyed those records, then it's still a disclosable public record.
Okay, so before the camera, and you just recorded it, If somebody called in and said, I want to record him, what did you do?
I have no idea. That's,
Then give them the report.
Well, let's just turn the camera off then.
And I mean, that's a click of a button. We don't have to actually video record it, but
They can still Zoom on listen. They don't have to have a picture.
Oh,
I mean, we done this to try to help people out.
It seems like every time we do something to help somebody, then
It bites us in the butt.
then it bites us and then we'll come something else. I mean, here's the meetings, we've tried changing meeting times for people to come, and it's basically department heads or somebody that's actually got business that's on the agenda that comes, and then you've got people that don't come, that claim that they know everything that happened in the meeting, and I don't know what else to do. I mean, I just don't, but the meetings they're open, anybody's welcome to come, you can have the minutes, but we're not gonna spend taxpayer dollars handing out flash drives, and I'm not for the YouTube thing, because I can already see where that's gonna go bad. People are gonna take snippets, and they're gonna turn it around and not give you complete information, and I'm not being privy to that. Sure, go ahead.
Hey, guys, this is Nate. Can I come?
Nate, hang on.
Mary's calling today, give me just a second. Go ahead.
Matt, people are going, that's a form of lying, and they lie anyway. So I'm not intimidated by them cutting and pasting on me, because I do lie about money.
Well, it's okay if they want to do it, and it's okay to say it's a lie, but I'm not gonna be a part of it, but I'm not gonna help them do it. That's what I'm saying, I'm not gonna help them do it.
But to me, the idea of an audio visual speaks to so much transparency. And I've thought that we should do something like that for years, not just the audio, but I mean, it gives you a much better sense of what's happening in a meeting. For example, there's no attendance documented, and it can show public interest, if there's a big turnout for a meeting, etc. I just think there's a lot of nuances that happen in a live public meeting that an audio visual would capture and convey to the public. And let them know that it's a friendly environment if they want to come and attend a public meeting.
Well, we're capturing it and we're conveying it, and the question is how far are we willing to go, or what are we willing to spend for,
But
people?
the upload of the YouTube, if I was listening correctly, wouldn't be an additional cost.
Let's talk to Nate, see what Nate has to say, and then we'll see if Marie has anything. I can't comment because I don't know. Okay, go ahead, Nate.
Okay, gentlemen, originally I got a request that the auditor's office just needed to share public records. I didn't know the context was just meeting videos. I can work with Tessa on this, but we have the ability to share these recorded Zoom meetings straight out of Zoom. You can just send a link through the email. You don't have to post it on YouTube. You don't have to do a DVD. You don't have to do a thumb drive. Somebody could come and request it. You just log into Zoom, click the recorded meeting, and send them a link. That's what I suggest.
Just spoke up earlier.
Yeah. I think you
I tried.
Okay, thank you, Nate. That sounds like that problem finally solved. So is that how we're gonna do it then? Is that fine?
Okay, Nate, get with the auditor's office, work on that, please.
As long as it's not cost us money, I'm good with it.
I guess we didn't need you after all, Marie. Sorry.
You can go back to work.
Thank you. Okay, Alex, do you have anything on see Mr. Wilson here, do you have anything on that, Alan deal in Hayden?
I don't have anything in writing, but I'll talk to him after the meeting.
All right, was that the only thing you had in?
Yeah.
What you just said?
Yep.
Okay, anybody in the crowd got anything?
I think Brad's got something.
Brad, go ahead.
Appreciate the little bit of time, guys. So Brad Ponsler, so I was on the agenda last month and one here, obviously, so I'm here this morning. So I've been working with, and I'll hand these out, a small group in the community. And I know you guys have done a lot of work already on broadband stuff. And I visited a little bit with Shane on the phone, but we've had a couple meetings. There's a staff member from Southeastern Indiana Regional Planning Commission that's kind of coordinating the meeting. And we've had a couple of these representatives from, City of North Vernon, Economic Development, County Council, City Council. And this is something that Indiana is kind of pushing or encouraging counties to be a broadband ready community, okay? And so there's a number of pages of information there. But the one thing, and this is just kind of introduction to you guys, the third page, a part of the process is to have local units of government, propose or put together an ordinance. And this is just a draft that the state of Indiana is kind of proposing, just saying that Jennings County or any other counties that want to be broadband ready would put in their county ordinances. And so this kind of, and it's a back and front. I mean, it can be tweaked, changed, whatever, you guys as the county commissioners want to do. But this is just a kind of a draft of what the ordinance would look like to say Jennings County, would like to be broadband ready. So we don't want to, obviously we want to, help where you guys are already at on broadband internet in the county, providing that for our, citizens. So, I just wanted to bring some information to you. The second page of those handouts kind of talks about the steps that this committee's kind of being involved in. So, like I said, with part of that being the ordinance that, not only county commissioners, but, like the city of North Vernon, the town of Vernon would potentially adopt to say, we're, a broadband ready community. So, so I mainly just wanted to share that with you. I don't, there's no action needed now. I just want you guys to look at it, absorb it, and I'd be glad to, answer any questions moving forward. So, we just don't want to duplicate anything you guys have already done or will do in the future. We want to work side by side and moving forward. It just shows Indiana, the state of Indiana, that, we're willing to move forward on this. So, just wanted to share that this morning. And
that's what kind of bothers me about this is because we already have like projects going on.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, how do you pick this up when you've already got like a patchwork of stuff that started? Because I think it's important and would be beneficial if we had like a map and we said, okay, we've already got, this is finished and this is underway and we've been talking with these people and where does all that, how do we tie all that together so that we're not having a duplication of services, because that's where I'm worried that we're at right now.
Yeah, duplication of services. Yeah. Fair point, man. I mean,
And who's going to be the one to like oversee that we're not doing that or
right. Well, and one of the pieces, and it's on the second page, the very top point, and you guys already may have this in place, somebody that's in the county heading up broadband project. I don't know the answer to that, but that's part of kind of this application process for broadband ready communities, to have a single point of contact in the county that would, do that. So, and like you said, Matt, we don't want to, stop anything you guys have done and just help coordinate, I guess. So, mean, talk about a map, is there a map you guys have now of what's
Basically,
been done, what's
Basically
underserved?
Jackson County, RMC, and Osgood.
Southeastern, and then that one that's out there by the fairgrounds, it's,
Can't think of what the name was. Those
what is it?
Yeah, Metro.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we actually have 3 already that are pretty much in the process. I mean, I don't think any of the 3 of them are completed, but
Yeah,
I think we're to the point where we need that single point of contact, and we need
we got to fill the gaps.
that county map so that we can see, yes, to fill the gap.
yeah,
That's what we need.
yeah.
So is what you're doing, can you help us?
I
with that?
think so, and it just, but I don't want to overstep what you guys have done as far
No,
as
you're-
working with the providers to,
We don't want you to feel like you're overstepping. We want you to feel like you can.
We don't want you to step up.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah, and we're more than, I mean, I think we're more than willing to say that with 3 different projects going on in 3 different areas of the county, it's probably gonna get confusing, and we could use that
yeah.
single point of contact and
And that
whatever.
coordination.
Yeah, whatever.
And maybe that single point of contact is somebody on this committee or somebody that you guys may recommend.
I was thinking you, but that's okay.
You gotta watch what you do around here. You'll
Hey.
be volunteered for something.
Well,
You come to the podium, you automatically volunteer, you just don't know it yet.
just don't. Well, and I appreciate that, man. But, yeah, so, I mean, obviously, we know that, broadband is important and we need to, coordinate our efforts moving forward, so. But, so I know we've got the committee I'm involved in, we've got, I think we're meeting sometime in June, I don't have the date, but.
And somebody could probably reach out to like those RMCs, and they probably have a map that shows what their districts are
Yeah,
and lay it right out.
right, so, but anyway, so. But I'll follow up on some of those things, and, but like I said, just mainly wanted to share this, because, like I said, it would, on the ordinance piece, the 3rd page, I mean, that's a piece of what this committee would have to submit to say, okay, Jennings County commissioners have adopted this ordinance, and we can move forward, just, saying that, being a broadband ready community.
So I guess what I would recommend at this point is that we have Alex take a look at this
Yeah,
cookie cutter ordinance that Brad has given us, and offer any suggestions of how you think it might need to be tweaked for us, or if you think it's okay, and then maybe at the next meeting, address it as far as.
yes. And I'll give, I think some of you may have my number, but, and I'll just give you my card, so. But,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, but appreciate the time, and, like I said, let me know where, I can be of help, so, thank you.
Thanks, Brad.
Thank you, Brad. Anybody else in the crowd got anything? I've got one thing I gotta bring up. Reluctantly, I hate to do it, but I've been informed by County Highway that 2 of my John Deere tractors are absolutely junk. They're like 1975, 1976, 4230, 4430. They have over 12,000 hours on them. Costs more to keep them running than what they're worth. Nobody wants to drive them because most of the time they're isn't gonna work. So I've actually been pursuing trying to trade 2 of those for one newer one. And the only thing that I have found available is a 125 horse Ford New Holland, and it is at Miller Equipment in Greensburg. I've looked at John Deere, nothing available. Looked at Kubota, nothing available. Both the Zimmer tractor and Miller Equipment have the same tractor. Looks like if I trade both tractors for one, the difference would be about $70,000. And I supposedly have the money in my budget to do it, so I just wanted to run it through the meeting, make sure there's no objections to it, but it's time to get rid of those 2 old dinosaurs. They're just not performing.
Surprised you could find any.
And that's why I have to act quickly, because I talked to him on Monday and he said he needs to know really fast because that tractor will probably move quick. So
But it is new.
it's brand new, it's front wheel assist, it has a loader, has everything we need to run it, has, obviously the new warranty and can trade for 70,000. Honestly, I think it's a super deal.
I'm surprised you're getting that good.
Yeah.
I'm good with it.
Okay. All right, that's what I had. You guys got anything before we move on to the boring stuff?
That's it.
Okay. Motion to approve the sets of minutes that are in our packet.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Make that unanimous. And then do I have a motion to sign payroll claims?
I'll second it.
Unanimous.
We got anything to sign?
Now, we do have like, probably 3,500 home test kits for COVID-19 that, and we're supposed to go to high-risk areas first. And anyone have any ideas on where or how to do that? I don't know about the fair because I learned to go to Jennings County residents, all the counties in the state have gotten supply from the stockpile, so it depends on the population how many they have.
How about if we pass those out to local industry and let local industry submit them to possibly their employees if they're needed?
I don't know, they're not to go to business, but to go to individuals, so.
I'm just using the business as the avenue to get
They
them.
were picked up by individuals, you know, where you can't, there's a fine line with all this. Set out the first one, pass them out, say, what, you know, something like that, they're high risk, like lows, something like that. Just to give it to a business, you know, because businesses are supposed to have their own. Multiple items, so you can. Can't pass them off to the jail anyway, you know, things like that. And I can't take them to the nursing home, I can't take them to places like that. More like individuals.
Why don't you put out a press release if you want COVID test to come in?
Thought about that. Things like that, so once they go to the general population, you know. At that point, we have sent them over to probation, to pass out to the probationers, and things like that. I think that would be more appropriate. Thought about the flash program, passing them out, so that food program that people cater, their senior housing, places like that. The more individual.
They probably need it more anyways.
Next week.
Do you guys get out, I know you guys are probably getting ready for the upcoming campaign. So we're probably getting out in the community and talking to people. Those types of events would be a good opportunity to make it available to the public.
I'll just say from the county attorney standpoint, we're trying to not talk about campaigning. This is the government meeting, so campaigning is that helpful. So
Well, okay, I guess.
I understand.
Outreach, I guess if you guys do outreach, where you connect with the public, those types of.
That's what we have a flash program for the kids,
Yeah.
food programs, things like that, I think would be probably good.
Exactly, that type of outreach.
Mhm.
Everyone there anytime? Well, that was it, it was only $100. Oh, okay. All right. Anybody else got anything? Am I forgetting something? I feel like I'm forgetting something. We good? Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make it.
I'll second it.
Unanimous?